Welcome to Rank and Review, the series where we took all the Super Sentai series, it was starting from 2002, and all the Kamen Rider series starting from the Heisei era, and we ranked them in order of interest based off the first episode. What you're going to be watching is me watching every episode of these shows, reviewing them, and then as I finish a series, ranking them in a new order depending on how much I actually like them, so we can compare before and after. If you're excited, get ready, pull up the episodes, and let's watch some tokusatsu together. Welcome back, everyone, to Rank and Review. This is actually the second episode you're going to be seeing, even though this is kind of like the fourth episode I'm filming, because I watched a whole bunch of X-Aid about a week ago, which is cool. But we're here to start the Sentai section of Rank and Review, so I haven't done a full schedule explanation. Maybe I did it in the update video that went out on Saturday. But basically, Mondays and Thursdays are for Kamen Rider, Tuesdays and Fridays are for Sentai. We're watching Kamen Rider X-Aid over on Mondays and Thursdays, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. But over here on Tuesdays and Fridays right now, we're going to watch Boukenger, which is Operation Overdrive. You are a Power Rangers fan. Whenever I went to go load this up, I could not remember why I ranked this so low, because a lot of the ones that are ranked lower, they were pretty forgettable, which kind of adds to why they were so low. But then as I pulled it up and I looked at the thumbnail, I went, oh yeah, I do remember why. So this first episode I'm a bit more familiar with. I don't know if they have show their Zords in this episode or not. If they do, I did not watch the Zord fight at the end, but I have watched a decent amount of this episode semi-recently, so we're going to see. But anyway, like always, we're going to be starting at the beginning of the episode, and I'm going to count down from 3. When I say go ahead and play, and we're going to watch at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go. It didn't go off. I guess whenever I'm over here on the far side, it doesn't work. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is the 30th anniversary, which is pretty interesting. Yeah. We call these people adventurers. I wonder why they went with a car theme. So the theme of this Sentai, it's literally like treasure hunting and adventuring and stuff like that. So it's very interesting to me that it's kind of car based, because their helmets have the headlights on them and stuff, and all their resorts or vehicles. I don't know. This is a much older series than X-Aid, so a bit lower quality. Rumble Sentai Boukenger. Oh, we're doing the intro right now. Okay. It's just very old school Japanese. I feel like I'm watching an early season of Naruto right now. Oh, it doesn't actually show his name there. I need to start making notes about people's names. I thought about that when I was editing my X-Aid stuff, because I kept forgetting people's names. I know it now. Well, I know 2 of them now. But I don't remember everything. Actually, this feels more like a One Piece opening. Wait, hold on. Are these the same people who did the first OP for One Piece? Boukenger opening theme. For Nobuo Yamada. He does the openings for Magic Ranger, Boukenger, Go Onger, Go Sager, Go Kaiger, Go Busters, Kyo Ryuger, Zio Ryuger, Kyo Ranger, and King Oger. That's crazy. I wasn't looking at what that said. Sorry. Okay, I'll look. I'll look that up later. Sorry, I can't read the subtitles. So I feel like Sentai does something that I think that Power Rangers never does, which they all are just you see them in their suits early a lot, or it's very often you'll see that they are already a group or anything like that. It's just different. So we're going into the Gordom. They're looking for the heart of Gordom. They're going into like an underwater temple. Gosh, I have the hiccups now. What I gathered from this is that the red, blue, and pink Rangers have all been a team for a while, and then black and yellow are newer. But red's already like, I'm the leader, I'm here for it. This is their first mission, I guess. So that's interesting. But yeah, like, look at their suits. Like, they're very clearly... Like, you could argue that the headlights are actually supposed to be like a headlamp for treasures, but I feel like they look very car. It's just the vibes they give me. Like, they even use them as headlamps right here, but it just looks so car-y. Is Sokari, or Sokari, is that a Japanese word? Good job. It's gonna be hard to find screenshots for this. I still, as of recording this, I still haven't officially posted the first episode of X8 that you guys saw yesterday. So I don't know yet how... Oh gosh. I may not be reacting to this very much, by the way, because like I said, I have seen this. But I still don't know how YouTube's actually dealing with me. I tried to make it so that the audio is very quiet, but still audible, just for people who aren't able to watch along with me. Or if they are, they're able to know that they're linked up better, which is great. But, you're trapped. Oh no! So I don't know how YouTube is going to work with that. I didn't get any complaints when normally if you post something that's going to have copyrighted content in it, like audio-wise, it'll catch it as soon as it's done processing. And nothing happened yet, so I think it's going to be okay. If it's not, then I'm going to have to just have there be no audio in the background at all, which sucks. But if that's what I have to do, it's what I have to do. Blue just came in. Yeah, so we have their Zords here. The vehicles are very clearly their Zords. When I said I haven't seen their Zords yet, I meant like the Mega Zord. Ugh, a bunch of stuff in my eye. That's who I assume is the main bad guy. I still think Boukenger had my favorite basic enemy designs. I don't remember them very well. I just remember when I saw them, I was like, these are sick. This part's very funny to me, because when it shows the tunnel, they look like they're moving very fast, but then when it shows the wide-angle views of the actual Zord of the vehicle, it looks like it's going so slow. So you can tell when it's like an actual like miniature set that they're going through, and then when it's the green screen, like, that whole thing. Good job, Red. Damn! The whole place is falling apart. I will say, I'm not... It's more common in the older ones just because that's how it works. I'm not as much of a fan as when it's like the main bad guy's just like a dude and you can see his face. I like when it's like a full suit. Like, I mean, Hurricaneer even does the full thing because it's Ninja Storm. That's when we learned that, yeah. They call, I don't like the way this sentence is going to sound. They call the Black Ranger a thief. I hate how that sentence sounds. And he calls himself a treasure hunter. So he has some sort of past with that. So they're calling this Heart of Gordom thing, they're calling it the Precious. Which I'm guessing are, maybe it was explained in the intro a bit. I wasn't paying attention because I was talking. But, it must just be something, that's, like, important lore-wise. That they do something or they have powers. I don't know. Something along those lines. The Red Ranger keeps like snapping his fingers and going, attack! So I guess that's his thing. I might as well watch Gotcha at the same time as this so I can have attack and I can have gotcha! He turns his sword sideways and then it catches and then turns the thing. He could have just put it in there and pulled. In fact, you could have just put your fingers in there and pulled it over. Oh, I remember this. The CGI here in this scene is so funny. Can't believe I'm playing Return of the King for the PS2 right now. There's the heart of Gordon. I've been trying to... Oh, Jesus. After editing the first episode of X-Aid, I realized that when it comes to the... when it comes to the... Jesus. This is the... When they show the wide view. They're running on the green screen. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh god, what was I saying? Oh, I realized that when it comes to the actual screenshots you guys see, I'm trying to show one at minimum every 10 seconds. There may be like 12 or 15 second gaps between them sometimes, but I'm trying to do that. It's just hard because for one episode, I'm grabbing like between 120 and 150 images that I'll then have to edit in. But I also have to find ones where it's still enough that it doesn't blur. In the second episode of X-Aid that you guys will see, there's a lot of like, not a lot, but there's like 2 or 3 images that are just straight up blurry. This is interesting. So, this yellow girl has like precognition or something. How'd you know it explode? What? I don't know. I saw the future. Operation Overdrive was almost definitely about cars, right? Maybe that's why I'm so caught on them looking like they're cars. Because really, it's just these like headlight style... these headlight style... forehead things they got going. No, but it even has the yellow ones on the side, which makes it look more like a car. Jeez, the exposure on his face is horrible. But yeah, I gotta be really... Oh. So now you see the Black Rangers betrayed them a little bit. Also, they fall so far and go all the way down there, but then when he swings here, they're like at the top. Masumi. Dude, your teeth are jacked up. Kashi Satoru. The immortal Fang. Oh no, he was a former treasure hunter too. I do love that in Sentai and Rangers and everything, you are legally obligated to wear clothes only that are the same. Like here they're wearing uniforms, but in other shows, you have to wear the same color as your Ranger suit. Also, he's got an arm, bro. He chucked that all the way across that gap. So this is one of the reasons I wasn't so into this episode so much. Like, we haven't had any time with these characters, and already, like, one of them's betraying them, kind of, and he's like... I mean, I get the idea behind it, that the Red Ranger was a treasure hunter, this other guy was a treasure hunter, so he wants to prove that he's better than him. I don't know, maybe I'm just the one that's crazy for being like... It would be better if, there's the commercial. It'd be better if we had like, even a couple episodes of the Black Ranger being there, and then all of a sudden he does that. It's like, oh man. But... Red Ranger being a good boy. He's very heavy-handed with his orders, but it seems like Blue and Pink respect him pretty hard. Also, man, the effects are so good. It's so funny when you look back. Like, older Sentais and Kamen Riders tend to have more manly men as your main person, so like as your Red Ranger or as your sexual tension, as your rider. But then more recently they go with like the more plucky, like high-pitched I'm silly guy who can still have the more serious moments. And I don't know which one I prefer, but it's interesting to see the two different versions. Anyway, Red basically being like, hey, I need you on this team. You said nothing escapes my bite. That includes you. We're gonna make out later. Gordon Man is turning a rock that was very clearly made as a switch, and I don't think if anyone saw it, they would ever get confused. Why does it look like a mini, like where you would do the christening for a Catholic child? It's just a small little water pool. Anyway, let's see what happens. God damn, gate him. Sorry. Oh, lady. We have Masumi, Satoru, and Sakura. I don't know what the Yellow Ranger or the Blue Ranger's names are yet. Want to see if you can survive the heat? Sounds like a fun adventure. They're saying, I'll surpass you one day, but until then. But see, and then they make up over the fact that he betrayed them so fast, too. There we go. Start up! And see, it even has like the speedometer. Okay, no, it's very clearly car. Yeah, no. So that's why I'm interested. Like, it's just a car one, but it's also somehow about treasure hunters. Yep, they're all getting wrecked. We haven't even seen like a full transformation sequence yet, really. So far, they've just been like in their suits, or even right there for when Satoru transformed. He was kind of under. Oh, they're made of rocks. He was kind of under the lava, so you didn't get to see the full transformation. I'm guessing we won't get that till next episode. Survive Buster! Like a survival gun. Okay, so they worship this Gordon guy. Maybe he's not the main villain then. Maybe this will be like Mighty Morphin where, like, sorry, that's my only reference. Where you'll have a guy who looks like the main bad guy, and then there'll be a bigger bad that comes later. Did none of you guys think to use your guns until he showed up? Because they just suddenly start shooting these guys and they die in like one shot. Also, he called himself Boukenger Black. Nice. Ooh. The effects of them shattering is not too bad. Rumble Sentai is kind of... the Gordon Titan lives again. Isn't that the god he's referring to, though? Maybe not. I don't know. I think this is where I stopped watching, so I haven't seen anything past this. Okay, this must be the Titan. Maybe this guy's not going to be part of the main villains then, and this is just a guy that they... I don't know. We'll see. I won't make too many speculations. Don't worry, guys. Just get in your cool mechs. Destroy the Gordon Titan and recover the heart of Gordon. Here we go. I mean, I'm excited for this. I love the Megazord fights. Power source. Our Precious can contain incredible power. In the wrong hands, they could easily destroy a planet or two, bruh. Okay, okay. Thanks for explaining everything. So yeah, so the Precious have really strong powers. We have to be the ones to take them in, because if other people do it, they will destroy things with it. Those missile launchers? Damn! Bro, I'm watching the way this thing's falling down. If you're actually up there on the shoulder, yeah, but say you're off of it now. Here we go. It's time for docking. Dump, Formula, Gyro, Dozer, and Marine. Formula. Oh, it's like an F1 car. Okay. Here we go. Oh. So cool to see like the practical. I wonder how long it took to make those miniatures, dude. That's sick. His was called Rumble. What is it, bro? He forms the whole legs? Oh, the Black Ranger makes the head. It's interesting. What is the Blue Ranger gonna make then? The thing's already like together. Oh, he makes the helmet. Okay. Nice. This is something I always think that's interesting about Sentai and stuff. Is that, oh, and they have like a shovel and pickaxe. That's pretty sick. That's a cool looking Zord. That's the when you get to Zenkai Ranger or whatever, Zenkaiger. That's what the blue guys imitated off of. That's a cool ass Zord. I like that they had the pickaxe and the shovel as their weapons. I see why why Red's vehicle's so much bigger. He makes up the entire torso and the legs. Nice. Nice. Rumble Scooper. Get him! Yeah. This place shall become your grave. Okay, I gotta get it out of his chesty. His chesties. Whoa. Aw, sick. Okay. Damn! That sword looked really cool. I like it a lot. I love swords that have that centerpiece missing so you can grab it with both hands and it makes it faster. Cool. Cool Zord. Good Zord fight. Okay. Wait, he just touched it. You're touching it too. Why couldn't she touch it? I still don't know the name of the blue or the yellow ranger. Oh. There he is. Oh. Gordon possesses many more. Okay, no. So he is High Priest Gaja. Is this the same beach where they film? Oh. Is that gonna end the episode? You guys suck. Wow. Okay, hold on. That's crazy. They just did that end of the episode there on that freaking cliffhanger. So never mind. Gordon tribe, I guess, isn't a thing, or they don't care about this high priest that much because he's gone. Dang it! What was I about to say? So I still don't know their names. There's the Precious stuff. He was there. Dang, I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, that was the first episode of Boukenger. The main portion of the episode, again, I don't know how I am into like the concept of treasure hunters and stuff. It doesn't like Tokuger was about trains, not into trains, but the humor and stuff that they gave made me interested. It's kind of the same with whichever one is. Dang, there's another car one. Boukenger, maybe something like that. I like that one. But so the main portion of the episode didn't interest me too much, but I just always get giddy about the Megazord fights, especially the older Megazord fights. I actually think that's something that older Sentai, and well, I'll just say older Sentai because the Power Rangers is the same thing. It's less, but the regular part, when it comes to the Zord fights, it's the same. I think that's something that older Sentai did really well, is that the everything's practical with the Zord fights, and so it makes them look just nicer. I like the slower movement of it. That's why I didn't like Dawn Brothers' first episode that much, because I didn't like the fact that the Zord fight was entirely like this 3D rendered fight scene. If I want to do that, I can just go on YouTube and look up people who've done that before. I'm not really into watching it when I'm watching Sentai, but so like the Zord fight, I was into it. It wasn't a long, complicated Zord fight, but it's our first one, so they got to just beat the bad guy up early. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the bad guys, I don't know what kind of path we're taking, because this guy who I thought was going to be one of the main guys, he just got eaten. If he's still alive, then okay, but if not, he's dead. I don't know where we're going from here. It's definitely interesting. But that was the first episode of Rumble Sentai Boukenger. Again, Operation Overdrive, if that's all you're into. This is probably going to be the last episode I say that. From now on, I'm just going to be referring to it as Sentai stuff. That was okay. I'm interested to see where they're going, because the ending was crazy. Yeah. Anyway, make sure you guys catch me on Friday for the next episode of Boukenger, and on Thursday will be the next episode of Xaid, which I actually finished editing earlier today, so that's exciting too. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye.